We are taking you inside the front lines of fighting this pandemic. Thanks for staying with WJZ. I'm Nicole Baker.
And I'm Vic Carter. Baltimore nurses are not only stepping up here in the state to help fight COVID-19, but they're also stepping up in places hit hardest by the virus.
And now there is one nurse from Baltimore fighting on the front lines in New York City. WJZ Live tonight at Johns Hopkins Bayview Hospital. Kelsey Kushner with his story. Kelsey.
Well, Darnell Jeffers says he left behind his family and his friends here in Baltimore and answered the call for help up in New York City. He says now he is spending 12 hours in the emergency room in one of the busiest hospitals in the country. It's been 5 days on the front lines in New York City for Baltimore native and part-time nurse Darnell Jeffers.
The needs are great here. The nurses here are overwhelmed.
Jeffers is a full-time student at a seminary in D.C., but was forced to put school on hold and work extra shifts in hospitals across Maryland. He says that's when he heard about New York's desperate need for healthcare workers.
When you see your nurses struggling and overwhelmed mentally, you just have to be a part of that. You know, you have to go up and help.
On Friday, he left behind his 12-year-old son and family in Baltimore and drove to New York City, the heart of the pandemic, with over 145,000 confirmed cases. Jeffers says he's working at Bellevue Hospital, one of the busiest hospitals in the city, and nurses are doubling up on patients.
It's not easy because you have patients that's really sick. You have to be at your A game with these patients. One slip up, you have a big issue.
He says every day poses a new mental challenge and fear of not knowing what to expect.
You can't prepare for this.
Surrounded by nurses volunteering from all over the country, Jeffers says in true Baltimore fashion,
We are brothers and sisters in this fight against COVID together.
Now, Jeffers says that he is getting paid for his time up there in the hospital, but all of that money that he's making is going towards him paying off his school. Now, he does say that his plan is to stay up there until July. Reporting live here in Baltimore City, Kelsey Kushner for WJZ.